Hey there, welcome back to our channel, where we dig into the real, honest, and sometimes uncomfortable truths about aging with strength, grace, and a whole lot of life left to live. Today we're diving into a topic that might make you pause, maybe even blush, but trust me, it's one you'll want to stick around for. We're talking about masturbation, specifically what happens when you stop engaging in this deeply personal act after 60. Now, before you click away, hear me out. This isn't about being provocative or chasing some fleeting thrill. This is about your health, your body, your mind, your spirit, and the quiet choices that can shape how you feel every single day as you navigate your golden years. Imagine this. You're in your 60s or beyond, reflecting on a life full of highs, lows, and everything in between. You're dealing with changes. Maybe your knees creak a little more, or your energy isn't what it used to be. But there's one change you might not even notice slipping away. Somewhere along the line, you stopped masturbating. Maybe it was because of the way you were raised, where sex was hushed or shamed. Maybe it's health issues, or maybe you just feel disconnected from that part of yourself. Whatever the reason, letting go of this natural private act could be affecting you in ways you never expected. Here's the truth no one's shouting from the rooftops. Stopping masturbation after 60 isn't just about missing out on a moment of pleasure. It's about your circulation, your hormones, your sleep, your confidence, your prostate health, your emotional balance, and yes, even your sense of dignity as you age. This isn't about chasing youth or lust. It's about staying connected to yourself, honoring the body that's carried you this far, and living fully in every sense of the word. If you're still with me, I promise this is worth hearing all the way through. We're going to break down the science, the psychology, and the surprising benefits of staying intimate with yourself, plus some practical tips to make it feel right for you. Before we dive in, if you're already finding this intriguing, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're here. If it's not your thing, no worries. Just comment 0 so I can make better content for you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and ring the bell so you never miss a video packed with health tips tailored for you. Let's get started. 1. Your body craves what it no longer gets. Let's kick things off with your body because it's the foundation of everything we're talking about. You've probably heard the saying, use it or lose it, when it comes to muscles or mobility, right? Well, the same goes for your sexual organs. When you stop masturbating completely, the blood flow to your pelvic area slows down, and that's a bigger deal than you might think. Your body is designed to respond to activity, and without it, things can start to change, and not in a good way. For men, reduced blood flow can increase the risk of prostate problems, like benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, which can make urination a hassle and send you to the bathroom multiple times a night. For women, less circulation can lead to vaginal dryness, irritation, or even tissue atrophy, which can make intimacy, solo or with a partner, uncomfortable or downright painful. A 2016 study in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that regular sexual activity, including masturbation, helps maintain pelvic floor strength and tissue elasticity in both men and women. Without it, those tissues can stiffen, lose sensitivity, and leave you feeling disconnected from your own body. Here's the surprising part. These changes can start within just a few months of inactivity. Your body, which once responded so naturally to touch, starts to forget what it's capable of. And unlike when you were 20, it takes longer to regain that responsiveness as you age. But here's the good news. You don't need to go all out to keep things healthy. Even gentle masturbation, once or twice a week, can keep the blood flowing, maintain elasticity, and prevent discomfort. It's like giving your pelvic health a little TLC. No marathon required, just a steady walk. Think about it like this. You wouldn't stop brushing your teeth just because you're over 60, would you? So why neglect another essential part of your health? Masturbation isn't just about feeling good in the moment. It's about preventing pain, maintaining function, and keeping your body vibrant for years to come. If this is hitting home, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're with me. Now let's talk about what happens to your emotions when you lose this connection. 2. The emotional toll of drifting from yourself aging can sometimes feel like you're slowly drifting away from the person you used to be. Maybe you don't recognize your body the way you once did, or you feel like you're just going through the motions, taking care of a vessel instead of truly living in it. When you stop masturbating, that sense of disconnection doesn't just stay physical. It seeps into your emotions, your psyche, and your sense of self. And trust me, that's where things get really personal. Masturbation isn't just about physical release. It's a private moment of affirming that you're still here, still capable of joy, still in control of your own pleasure. It's a quiet act of self-love that reminds you your body still belongs to you. But when you stop, you might start to feel invisible, even to yourself. You might notice a dip in your confidence, a lack of interest in how you look or carry yourself, or a subtle sense that your spark is fading. A 2018 study in Psychology of Aging found that older adults who maintain sexual activity, including solo activity, report higher self-esteem and lower rates of depression. Why? Because it's a reminder that you're still a vibrant, feeling person. For many seniors, stopping masturbation isn't a deliberate choice. It just fades away, pushed aside by cultural shame, health changes, or the belief that it's not for you anymore. But when you lose that private ritual, you might also lose a piece of your emotional grounding. Loneliness can creep in, anxiety might linger, and you might feel emotionally flat, like the vibrant inner world you once had is dimming. Here's the truth. That spark isn't gone. It's just waiting for you to reconnect with it. Masturbation is like a quiet conversation with yourself. It says, I'm still alive. I still matter. I still deserve to feel good. In a world that often overlooks older adults, that's a radical act of self-care. It's about reclaiming your agency, your identity, and your joy. If you're nodding along, comment 1 below to let me know you're following. Next, let's talk about something crucial for the men out there. Your prostate. 3. Prostate health. Why activity is key. All right, guys, this one's for you. Your prostate, that small walnut-sized gland, plays a massive role in your sexual and urinary health. But it's one of those things you probably don't think about until something goes wrong. Here's the deal. Regular ejaculation, whether through partnered sex or masturbation, is like a workout for your prostate. It keeps things moving, clears out old fluids, and promotes healthy blood flow to the area. When you stop masturbating entirely, your prostate can become stagnant. Fluids build up, which can lead to discomfort, inflammation, or even a condition called prostate congestion. Over time, this stagnation can increase your risk of BPH or even prostate cancer. A groundbreaking 2016 study in European urology found that men who ejaculated at least 21 times per month had a significantly lower risk of prostate cancer compared to those who ejaculated less frequently. That's not just a random number, it's a call to action. Ejaculation isn't just about pleasure, it's about prevention. It's a natural, proactive way to keep your prostate healthy without relying solely on medications or doctor's visits. And the best part? You don't need a partner to make it happen. Masturbation is a private, accessible way to take charge of your health. Ignoring this isn't about modesty, it's about missing a chance to protect one of your body's most vital systems. If this is resonating, drop a 1 in the comments. Now let's talk about how masturbation impacts your brain and hormones. 4. Hormones, brain chemistry, and feeling alive. Here's something you might not think about. Every time you masturbate and reach orgasm, your brain throws a little party. It releases a cascade of feel-good chemicals, dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins, and prolactin, that do way more than just make you feel good in the moment. These hormones are the building blocks of your mood, your sleep, your stress levels, and even your immune system. Dopamine keeps you motivated and engaged with life, helping you feel like you've got purpose. Oxytocin fosters calm and connection, even when you're alone, soothing your soul. Endorphins ease physical and emotional pain, bringing clarity and calm. Prolactin promotes deep, restful sleep and supports your body's recovery. In your 60s and beyond, when insomnia, anxiety, or low mood can creep in, these natural chemicals are like gold. A 2020 study in Sexual Medicine Reviews found that regular sexual activity, including masturbation, is linked to better sleep quality and lower rates of anxiety in older adults. Why? Because your brain thrives on these signals. Without them, you might feel more irritable, less focused, or just emotionally off. Over time, that imbalance can even affect your memory, clarity, and resilience. Masturbation is like hitting a reset button for your brain. It's a simple, private act that requires no prescription, no cost, and no hassle. Just you, taking care of you. In a stage of life where stress and sleepless nights are all too common, that's a game changer. If you're finding this valuable, comment 1 below. Next, let's talk about something we all need, no matter our age. Touch. 5. The healing power of touch. Even from yourself. As we age, physical touch often becomes rarer. Maybe you're not getting as many hugs from family, or intimacy with a partner has faded. For some, living alone means even less physical connection. But here's something you might not have considered. Touch isn't just something you receive from others. It's something you can give yourself. And masturbation is one of the most powerful ways to do that. Self-touch isn't just about sexual pleasure. It's about staying connected to your body. It's about reminding yourself that you're not just a caretaker of a machine, but a living, breathing person who deserves comfort and care. A 2019 study in the gerontologist found that older adults who engage in regular self-touch report lower levels of loneliness and higher life satisfaction. Why? Because touch, even from yourself, soothes the soul. It reduces emotional numbness and helps you feel present in your own skin. For many seniors, the absence of touch, self-touch included, can lead to a sense of alienation. You might start treating your body like a stranger, going through the motions of bathing or dressing without really feeling it. Masturbation changes that. It's a moment to slow down, to listen to your body, to offer it kindness. It's not just physical, it's meditative. It's a way to say, I'm still here. I still deserve to feel good. If this is speaking to you, drop a 1 in the comments. Now let's talk about intimacy when relationships change. 6. Intimacy lives within you, partner or not. Life after 60 often brings shifts in relationships. Maybe you've lost a partner to illness or time. Maybe you're in a long-term marriage where emotional or physical closeness has faded. Or maybe you're single, navigating retirement on your own. In any of these moments, it's easy to feel like intimacy, once vibrant and alive, is a thing of the past. But here's the truth. Intimacy doesn't end when partnerships do. It starts with you. Masturbation is a way to maintain a relationship with your own desire, your own tenderness, your own emotional world. It's not about replacing a partner. It's about reclaiming your independence. It's about knowing that your ability to feel pleasure and closeness doesn't depend on anyone else. A 2021 study in Archives of Sexual Behavior found that older adults who engage in solo sexual activity report lower levels of loneliness and higher emotional resilience, even without a partner. This private act is a reminder that you're still a complete, feeling human being. It reduces the sting of solitude and helps you stay emotionally balanced. It's a quiet rebellion against the idea that aging means giving up on joy or softness. It's a way to keep your heart open, even when the world feels quiet. If you're feeling this, comment 1 below. Next, let's tackle something that holds so many people back. Shame. 7. Letting go of shame to reclaim your power. If you grew up in a time when sex, especially solo sex, was taboo, you might carry a heavy burden of shame. Maybe you were taught that masturbation was dirty, sinful, or something you're supposed to outgrow. Those messages, internalized over decades, can make you feel guilty or embarrassed about something that's completely natural. But here's the truth. That shame doesn't belong to you. It's time to let it go. Masturbation is a healthy, normal part of being human, at any age. A 2022 study in Journal of Sex Research found that older adults who embrace their sexuality, including solo activity, report higher levels of life satisfaction and lower rates of anxiety. Letting go of shame doesn't just free you from guilt. It opens the door to confidence, peace, and self-acceptance. It's like shedding a weight you didn't even realize you were carrying. When you stop seeing self-pleasure as wrong, you start treating yourself differently. You walk with more dignity, you sleep more soundly, you live more freely, and that shift isn't just emotional, it's a gift to your physical health too. It's a way to reclaim your power and rewrite the story of what aging means for you. If this is hitting home, drop a 1 in the comments. Now let's get practical with some tips on how to reconnect. 8. How to reconnect safely and comfortably. Ready to give this a try but not sure where to start? Don't worry. Masturbation in your 60s and beyond is about presence, not performance. Your body has changed, and that's perfectly normal. The goal here is to approach it with patience, respect, and care. Here's how to make it feel right for you. Create a safe, private space. Find a quiet spot where you feel relaxed and free from distractions. Make it your sanctuary. Use lubrication. It reduces friction, prevents irritation, and enhances sensation. Try water-based or silicone-based options to find what works best. Take your time. There's no rush. Focus on how your body feels, not on hitting a specific goal. Listen to your body. For men, gentle stimulation can be enough. For women, explore sensitive areas with patience and care. Check in with yourself. Notice how you feel before, during, and after. Are you more relaxed? Calmer? That's the sign it's working. Consistency matters more than intensity. Even once or twice a week can make a difference in your mood, circulation, and pelvic health. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about honoring the body you have now. It's about giving yourself permission to feel good without judgment or pressure. If you're finding this helpful, comment 1 below. Let's wrap this up with a final thought. As you stand in this chapter of life, with all its wisdom, reflection, and beauty, you've probably come to a profound realization. Aging isn't about fading away. It's about rediscovering yourself. It's about evolving into the fullest, most authentic version of you. And one of the most intimate, often overlooked ways to do that is by staying connected to your body through masturbation. This isn't about shame or embarrassment. It's about healing. It's about presence. It's about peace. Your body still responds to care, still thrives on attention, still deserves kindness. Masturbation is a quiet ritual that supports your circulation, your prostate, your hormones, your sleep, and your emotional well-being. It's a reminder that you're not just existing, you're living fully and unapologetically. So here's my challenge to you. Let go of the outdated beliefs holding you back. Embrace this act of self-care, not because you have to, but because you deserve to. You deserve to feel alive. You deserve to rest without emptiness. You deserve to look in the mirror and see someone worth loving, worth touching, worth celebrating. If this video spoke to you, drop a 1 in the comments and share one thing you're taking away from it. Maybe a new perspective, a practical tip, or just a spark of inspiration. If it wasn't your cup of tea, comment 0 so I can do better next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that empowers you to live on your terms. Thank you for watching, and here's to aging with vitality, dignity, and joy. See you in the next one.